So, hello. I wanted to talk to you right now about things that you're going to probably have to experience by yourself and nobody will tell you, unless you're going through that. So, anyway, to recap, number one, you have the animals. I suggest that if you want to see a TV series related to these, you might want to watch Zoo on Netflix. Number two, have said that home means hoguera, which means fireplace, which means that this is important for you to understand. You need to pick up a really, really good partner if you want to make your fireplace work. Here is why. If you are having troubles right now and things are easy, try to imagine when you're having hard time. And most people don't realize that they need help and they don't fix it because they are like, yeah, I'm having a hard time at home, but I am fine at work. And I'm like, no. If you are bad, in a bad position at home, you need to fix that. And you have to do it fast because that one you can control. The other one, the outside things, you cannot control. So let me tell you about this. When you have a crack in your relationship, that crack will become, bigger than the Grand Canyon when bad things happen. Because at that point, if you were tolerating that your partner wants to feed, his or her entire family, like sisters, brothers, best friends, whatever, and you're like, yeah, that's not going to happen, because we don't have enough food for us, or what we have is ours and we are not sharing or whatever, and then you are going to be in trouble because her family or his family is going to be entitled because they are like, yeah, you were supposed to feed us or whatever. And it's a bad situation. And in 70% of the chances, it will create divorces and separations, and it will collapse families because now kids have to be with their grandparents, and the grandparents might be even, will have Alzheimer. They will lose a kid. You have no idea how crazy and how bad things get, because nobody thought about the fact that you need a good partner to make things work in your home. If not, then go to therapy or buy a book and fix it. Do whatever it takes to get a good partner. Because if you don't, then you're going to face two wars at once. And if you do get to face two wars at once, as in the one that is you have at home, which is a war in, and then the war outside, because you're facing troubles, riots, whatever, then you have two wars at once. And quite frankly, no human being can survive that. I don't care. You just can't. It's just not happening. So, if you do manage to, be okay with having war outside and inside, then by all means, just be happy with that. But quite frankly, you're not. And it's going to show and it's going to be a problem. So, fix it now. Get a good home. Get a good partner with a good fireplace for you and your family. Now, before I continue, I wanted to remind you that down below is my email in case that, you want to help out the channel and me. So here is the third thing that nobody tells you. And it is the fact that you may not want to live in a building that has 3 floors or more if there is problems with water or electricity and things like that. And here is why. If you are 60 and you have to get water in buckets, you will have to carry 3 floors up if you live in a 3rd floor. So try to imagine if you live in a 10th floor. That has happened several times. I mean, when you don't have power, you will not have water. So are you really willing to be downstairs, 10 floors, to go and get a bucket of water and then go upstairs 10 floors with that bucket of water. And then most of you are like, oh, well, we will have generators and then, we will have this still the elevator working or whatever. And I'm like, right. Because in hard times, you're going to find fuel, just as you find, air. Yeah. And you're going to find water just as you breathe, right? Right. So, no. So, you better have a plan. If you're planning on, being on a third floor or higher, you better have a plan on how to get water up there and how to get out in case of a fire and a lot of other things.